Okay, greetings one and all, and welcome to day number 1, week 9 of our journey together. Yes, day number 1, week 9 of our journey together. And it's definitely a delight to have each and every one of you here. Let's begin with the work that we have for today. Let's head up. So today is definitely Monday. Now, today is actually Monday, the 23rd of October, which means that yesterday was the 22nd. And so the 23rd of October, 2023. What's happening here? That's weird. Let me do it on the next slide. Monday, 23rd of October. (2023). The subject is, of course, mathematics. And this topic is going to be the circumference of a circle. Circumference of a circle. All right, so last week, what was the major theme of last week that we was dealing with? Anyone can remember?
Perimeter and algebra.
Perimeter and algebra. And what do we say that perimeter is by definition? Anyone can answer. What is a perimeter of a shape?
The distance around the shape,
Say it again. What is perimeter?
Around the shape.
Perimeter is what? The distance around an object, right? And we can, very good. And we can find the perimeter of an object by what? Adding what? By adding what?
All the
By adding all the sides, okay? So today we're going to be looking at the circumference of a circle, because we did different shapes and we did their perimeter, but have you noticed that we haven't looked at the perimeter of a circle? And so there's a special way wherein we can find the perimeter of a circle or the circumference of a circle, and that's what we're going to be looking at today. Okay, so circumference. All right, circumference of the circle is the same thing as the perimeter of the circle. So perimeter and circumference is the same thing, all right? So the circumference of the circle is the distance around the circle. So the circumference of the circle and perimeter of the circle is the exact same thing. So circumference is the distance around, and the perimeter is also the distance around the shape. All right. So perimeter and circumference is the exact same thing. So again, the circumference of the circle is the distance around the circle. So if we want to find the distance, the total distance around a circle, all right, we just need to figure out its circumference. So when they ask you, hey, what is the circumference of a circle? Well, the circumference of a circle is basically the distance around the circle. We can find, good night, we can find, all right, we can find or we can calculate, that's probably a better word to use, the circumference of a circle by using a special formula. So in order to find, go ahead.
Is it pi times the diameter or something like that?
Pi times the diameter. Okay, that's one way. All right, there's also another way. So
Pi r squared.
say it again.
Pi r squared.
You're trying to find the area? No.
Pi
Um,
divided by
No. The formula for circumference is 2 pi r. All right. So the formula for the circumference, by the way, write this down in your book, please. The formula for the circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. It's 2 pi r. Where r is the radius of the circle. All right. So the formula for the circumference of the circle is going to be 2 pi r. All right, that's the formula. Now, some people may not know what pi is, right? Now, when we say pi, we do not mean like pie, like, you know, like a pie, actual pie that you eat. When we say pi, pi is actually, this is pi, pi. Pi is actually equal to the symbol, that's the symbol for pi. All right. And this is equal to approximately 3.142 and continue on. All right, so that's what pi is. Pi is a special number. Okay. So, and pi, let's write it down. And pi is a special number that equals to 3.14 and continuing, 0.142 and continuing. So pi is a special number, all right? And that number is equal to 3.142 and continuing on and on and on. But the approximation is typically 3.14 in your exam. So you have to use the approximation that they give you. So the circumference of the circle, what do we know so far? The circumference of the circle is the same thing as perimeter. We also know that we can find the perimeter of a circle by using the formula, which is 2 pi r, where r is the radius of the circle, all right? And pi is 3.142 and continuing. Remember, pi is a special number. So we need two things when we are going to find the circumference of the circle. We need the radius and we need pi. All right, those two things we need. So let's do it. Let's find the perimeter of the circle. So let's do an example. All right. So again, when you're trying to find the perimeter of the circle, or when we're trying to find the radius, the circumference of the circle, we need pi, we need the radius. All right. And so, and we need our special formula. So let's do an example. In each case, determine, or let's say calculate the perimeter or the circumference of the circle using pi as 3.14. So we're going to use pi as 3.14. And this is pi right there. Pi is the symbol. No, that's not. That's another one. We want to use pi, the small lowercase pi. No, they giving me something else. Let me use this one. Where pi is equal to 3.14. All right. So if you have a compass, please use a compass to draw these circles. If you do not have a compass, then make sure use a cover or some circular edge to draw these circles. All right. Again, use a compass to draw these circles or use a circular edge to draw the circles. So let's say in this case, we have this circle. All right. And by the way, let me make this smaller so that I can have more space. Good, much better. And let's say that we have, yeah, let's just do one circle for now. And let's say that this is this. Where is Elchanique? Elchanique, are you there? Elchanique, is Elchanique there? Can't have from Elchanique. But this is going to be right here. This is there. So let's say that I said your radius is 4 centimeters. And so you need to find the circumference of the circle. Class, what is yes, Claremont?
The circumference is 16 centimeters.
That's what you got, 16 centimeters? All right. So how did you get that? Go ahead, Claremont, how did you get 16?
I put 4 to the power of 2.
You put 4 to the power of 2, okay. Remember, we have to use the formula. So the formula says that the circumference, which is C, is going to be equal to 2 times pi times r. So again, the circumference is 2 times pi. I have to find pi here somewhere. 2 times pi times r. Now, what do we know already, right? What we do know, let me move this. It's going to be equal to, so C, capital C. All right, what do we know already? We know that the circumference is 2 pi r. What is r? What is r?
Radius.
R is the
Yes.
radius. Very good. And what is the radius equal to in this situation?
4 centimeters.
4 centimeters. What is the radius? Anyway, the definition of radius, that's what? The radius is going to be what? Anyone know the definition of radius? Anyone? The radius is half of the diameter. All right. So that's the definition of radius. So radius is going to be half of the diameter. The diameter goes from end to end. The diameter is the full length, but the radius is half of it. So if they give you the radius, which is this, right? Half of the diameter is the radius. So the radius is just going to be this half. It's the distance from one point, from the middle of the circle, which is the center, to the end. That's the radius. Now, what is pi? What do we know pi is in this question? Pi is what? 3.14. So we say
3.14.
very good. So we say 2 times, all right, multiply by multiplication symbol. Multiply.
Excuse
So-
me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
May I use the bathroom, please?
Yes, you can. So it's going to be 2 multiplied by what? 3.14, right? Multiplied by, what is the radius in this case?
4 centimeters.
4 centimeters. Very good. All right. So before we get, before things get crazy, I want you to understand what did I do? What did I do? I say 2, right? And I said 2, right? 2. The same 2 multiplied by 3.14. So 2 multiplied by 3.14. Then radius is 4, right? Then I multiplied it by 4 centimeters. So again, 2, which is 2L. Pi is 3.14. And R, which is the radius, is 4 centimeters. So I did 2 times 3.14 times 4 centimeters. And that's how I be able to get C. So the first thing we need to do, yes, go ahead.
I already work it out.
Okay, what your answer is? For those who already work it out, put your answer inside the chat. If you already worked it out, you can put your answer, that's no problem. By the way, what is 2 times 3.14? Let's multiply it. 2 times 3.14. What do we get when we multiply them 2? So 3.14 multiplied by what? Multiplied by 2. That's going to be equal to 2 times 4 is what? What is 2 times 4?
8.
8. Very good.
That's 8.
2 times 1 is
2.
2.
2.
And then 2 times 3 is
6.
6. So we know that 2 times 3.14 is what?
6.28.
6.28. So it's going to be equal to 6.28.
Mr. Petit, I didn't get that because you know I get head out just now. Mr. Petit. Mother sick. Mr. Petit.
Yeah, Hannah.
Oh, I thought something was wrong with me.
All right. So I'm right out. Like, don't panic. I'm out.
Mr. Petit, I did get knocked out for a couple of minutes. I had to get minutes, so I
Yeah.
ain't even understand what you all do here just now.
Okay, so let me explain it again. So what we have here is, remember we said that the formula for the circumference is 2 times pi times r, okay? Now pi is 3.14, okay? Pi is 3.14, and the radius is r, is 4 centimeters. So remember the formula is 2 times pi times r. This is the formula we use when calculating the circumference. So 2 times 3.14, that's what we just multiplied. We did 2 times 4, which is 8, then 2 times 1, which is 2, and then 2 times 3, which is going to be 6. So the answer is 6.28. So we have.
So what you get, where you get 3.14 from?
Oh, that's a very good question. Because that's what pi is equal to. Remember in the question, they say pi is 3.14. That's what they say.
Oh, I didn't even finish writing down, yeah.
Yeah, so pi is 3.14. Remember, pi is a special number that equals to 3.142 approximately. And so in this case, they use an approximation for pi, which is 3.14. And so we have to use that inside the question. So pi is 3.14. So 2 times 3.14, which is going to be what? 6.28. So it's going to be 6.28. Now, are we done? Are we finished with this question yet? Or we still have to do some more?
To do more.
Oh, good. We still have to multiply by what? The 4. Good, because all we did was multiply 2 times 3.14. Now we have to multiply 6.28 by what? By 4. So let's do that. So 6.28 multiplied by 4, that'll be 6.28. Multiply by what? Multiply by 4. What is 4 times 8? What is that? Class, anyone can answer. What is 4 times 8?
32.
4 times 8 is 32. Very good. We put the 2 down and we put the 3 above. What is 4 times 2?
That's 11.
11? Man. 4 times 2 is 11?
8.
8, very good. And then 8 plus 3.
11.
That's 11, Mr. Petit.
11. You say 4 times 2 is 11?
No, I mean like in total.
Oh, okay. What is 4 times 6?
24.
24.
Plus 1 is what?
25.
25. Very good. So is our answer 2,512?
No, sir.
No. What do we have to do with the decimal point?
Put it in between the 25 and
Between
12.
5 and 1.
Very good. Put it between the 5 and 1, so it's going to be right here. So the answer is 25.12. So that's going to be our answer right there, 25.12. So the circumference is going to be equal to 25.12 centimeters. All right. Good. I want Chardonnay. Can you explain how I got 25.12 centimeters, please?
First, we found the circumference by multiplying 3.14 times 2, and then we got 6.28.
Mhm.
And then to get the circumference, we multiplied 6.28 times 4, and then we got 25.12.
Why we use 3.14?
Because pi is a special number that equals to 3.14.
Thank you. Stenay. Where's Stenay? Stenay Penniman, are you there? All right, can you explain how I got 25.12?
Multiplied 6.28 times 4.
No. Start from the top. Start from the top.
Like we're 3.14.
No, start from C. C equals to 2 times pi times R.
Oh, I can't start from there. That's why I was listening.
Oh. So you don't understand what this part means?
No, sir.
Okay, this is the formula. Okay, this formula right there, sorry. This is the formula for the circumference of the circle. Remember, it says 2 times pi times r. What is pi? Class, what is pi equal to? Remember, they told us in the question. Pi is equal to what?
3.14.
3.14, very good. And so that's why we have 2 times pi times r. What is r?
The radius.
What is r?
The radius.
The radius, very good. And so that's why we use r as 4 centimeters, because r is the radius. How do we get 6.28? How do we get 6.28?
We multiply 3.14 times 2.
Times 2, very good. That's how we get 6.28. And then we get 25.12 by multiplying 6.28 times 4. Akiro, are you there? I think that's his name. Is there Akiro in this class? Akiro or Caro? I think that's his name. Okay, I don't know. He's not responding for some reason. Okay, that percenti. Percenti, are you there?
Yes, sir.
You understand how we got 25.12?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and Janelle, do you understand how we got 25.12?
Yes.
Okay. And Tanaj Forbes, do you understand how we got 25.12?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. All right, so
You must fatigue.
go ahead, CJ.
You can explain that?
Yes, I can. The way how we got 25.12 is, CJ, you listening?
Yes, sir.
I multiply 2 by 3.14. The reason why we use 3.14 is because the formula tell me that I must use pi. And pi in this question is 3.14 right out. So it's going to be 2 times 3.14. And when we do 2 times 3.14, what do we get, CJ? When we do 2 times 3.14. Joseph, when we multiply 2 times 3. What do we get?
6.28.
6.28, very good. Are we done or we have one more step?
Yeah, no, that's not.
Okay, so we have to multiply 6.28 by what?
4.
By 4. 4 centimeters, good. Why are we using 4?
Because on the circle.
Very good. The radius is 4. So 6.28 times 4 is going to be what?
25.12 centimeters.
25.12, very good. You understand now?
Yes, I understand.
Good, so that's how we get the radius is 25.12. All right, so let's do another example. This example number 1. Let me give you another one. So let's say that we have so let's say for this one, I have let's say I have 6. Watch it now, be careful, I'm gonna change it. 6 feet. So please respect the units. 6 feet. All right, that's what I have. Good, so I have 6 feet. Now, what's the first step that I'm gonna do? Oh, by the way. For those who think they know what to do, you can go ahead and answer it. But I need you to put your answer inside the chat. For those who believe that they know how to do it, I need you to answer it and put your answer inside the chat. For the rest of us, we can do it together. But for those who think they know how to do it, you can answer it and put your answer inside the chat. All right, so what's the first step? We have to do what? Put down the formula, right? And what's the formula for the circumference? Hello, I'm speaking to you all, you know. What's the formula for the circumference?
2 pi
3.14.
No, the formula for the circumference. The formula for the circumference.
times pi times r.
2 times pi.
Very good. 2 times pi times r. What is r in this question? What is r?
Radius.
Radius.
R is the radius. Very good. And so, the radius. By the way, let me separate this properly. Good. Okay. So r is the radius. So what's the radius in this question?
6 feet.
6 feet. Very good. And what is pi? Pi is what? What is pi?
3.14.
3.14. So we got to change this to 6 feet. It's going to be 6 ft. Good. So we have the circumference, which is equals to c, times 2, which is, that's a part of the formula. Pi is 3.14 and 6 feet. Okay, are we done? Are we still up?
No, sir. We have to multiply.
We have to multiply. What do we have to multiply?
3.14 times 2.
Very good. 3.14 times 2. So it's going to be 3.14. times 2. And so we know that 2 times 4 is going to be what?
8.
8. Very good. And then 2 times 1 is
2.
2. Very good. And then 2 times 3 is
6.
6. Very good. So the answer is going to be 6 point what? 6 point what?
6.20.
6.28. So we, on the next line, we write C is going to be equal to 6.28 times what? Times 6 feet. All right. So we are done, right? We are officially finished. Or is there more that we have to do?
There's more. We ain't done yet.
We're not finished. Good. So what must we do?
We add 6.28 times 6 now.
We do 6.28 times 6. So we got to multiply those. 6.28 multiplied by 6. So let's do that. Now, if you are finished with it, you can put your hands inside the chat. I see some persons have answered already. And then some persons have not. But if you're finished with it, you can put your hands inside the chat for me. By the way, we are trying to find the perimeter, the circumference of the circle. And we know the circumference is the same thing as what? Circumference is the same thing as perimeter. Very good. So 6.28 multiplied by what? What do you have to multiply by? By 6. Good.
By 6.
By 6.
By 6, Mr. Petit.
Very good. What is 6 times 8?
50.
16.
6 times 8.
16.
6 times 8. 6 times 8.
48.
48.
48. 48. It's not 54. 6 times 9 is
48.
54. It's 48. Good. Look how y'all don't know your timetable. Some of you. So 6 times 8 is 48. What is 6 times 2?
12.
12 plus 4.
16.
16. Put the 6 down. Put the 1 above. What is 6 times 6?
36.
36.
36.
36. Very good. Plus 1.
37.
37.
37. Good. So the answer is 37. Sorry, 3068, right? Sorry, 3768. That's the answer.
No,
No, no, sir.
No, what we have to do? What do you have to do?
It's supposed
going
it's supposed to be
down.
point between 36.
Say it again.
It's supposed to be
Bring down the
37 point.
decimal.
Say it again.
It's supposed to be
Bring down the
37 point. So what point supposed to
It's supposed to be what?
A decimal point supposed to be between 7 and 6.
Very good. A decimal point between 7 and 6. Good. So, so the answer is gonna be, so C is gonna be equal to the circumference. Is gonna be equal to what? 37. All right, so it's gonna be 37.68 feet. How many persons got that? Let me check the chat. Yeah, 37.68. That's what most persons got. Very good. Yeah, everybody got that. 37.68. Okay, good. Okay, perfect. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. Are there any questions or based on this? Are there any questions? Let me know, please, if you have any
No,
questions.
sir, that's easy.
Could you go over it again for me?
What's the issue? What's the problem? What part you don't understand?
Both
Both? What do you mean by both?
the 3.14 and the 6
Okay.
times the 6 times
All right.
6 point.
Okay, so first of all, you have to understand that it's a formula that we're using, okay? And so the formula is 2 times pi times r. That's the formula. So this is the formula we're using when we're trying to find the circumference of the circle. Now, the pi in this formula means 3.14. That's what pi means, okay? That's what we mean by pi.
Yes, sir.
And all right, so pi is equal to 3.14, which we know, okay? And then we get 6, Shion, we got 6 from the radius
Yes, sir.
of the circle, all right? Is the radius. So the radius is half of the diameter. So this small, once it's half of the circle, the length, basically the length from the center of the circle to any point on the edge, that's the radius, all right? So and here it's 6 feet. So that's the radius. So that's why we put 6 feet right there. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Then we multiply 2 times 3.14. And what is 2 times 3.14? We got what?
6.28.
Good, 6.28. And then we multiply 6.28 by 6.
6 feet.
So 6 times 6.28 gives us the 37.68 feet. And that's how we get to 37.68. Does that make
Yes,
sense?
sir. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Okay, that's fine. All right, let's go. Good. So let's do one more. Let's find the one before the graded exercise. Let's say that our let's say that this is right now. And let's say that this is that this is 13 feet. Okay. Let's not use feet. Let's use, say, meters. All right. If you think you know how to do it on your own, you can do it on your own. You don't have to wait on me, and put your answer inside the chat. If you believe you know what you're doing. If you do not, if you're not confident or you just want to work it out with me, you can work it out together. We can work it out together. But if you want to go ahead and answer it, you can put your answer inside the chat for me. All right. So let's do it together. So here we have, what's the first thing that we're going to do? The first thing that we have to do, we have to
Put
write
down the C equals 2R.
2 pi r. Now that right there is what we call that the formula. So the circumference, which is C, is equal to 2 pi r. In this case, what is pi? What is pi?
Pi is 3.142.
Very good. 3.14. In this case, they tell us 3.14, so we have to use 3.14. So pi is going to be equal to 2 multiplied by, so we have to use the multiplication symbol. 2 multiplied by, I already see someone answer inside the chat. 2 multiplied by 3.14 multiplied by what? Multiplied by what?
13 millimeters.
13 meters. Why are we using 13?
Because 13 is the radius.
Very good, because 13 is the radius. Now, but how come we using this as a radius if it's not for horizontal, it's vertical? How come you're using that? Is it still a radius, even though it's like it looked like this? Is it still a radius? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it's still a radius because once it's half,
Yes, sir.
once it's half of the circle, it's still a radius. So we have 2 times 3.14 times 13, and then now we have so good. It's gonna be 2 times 3.14 times 13. What is what we have to do for the next one is we have to multiply 2 times 3.14. What is 2 times 3.14? What that's gonna be? Let's multiply it.
6.28.
So we have 3.14 multiplied by 2. And so we have 2 times 4, which is what? That's going to be 8. 2 times 1 is what? 2. 2 times 3 is 6. So the answer is 6.28. All right. So again, what we're gonna do is we are going to say we know 2 times 3.14 is 6.28. So we're gonna do that 6.28. So C is gonna be equal to 6.28. 6.28 multiplied by what?
13.
Multiplied by 13.
13.
Multiplied by 13. And so what we're gonna do here, we're gonna multiply 6.28 times 13. So this is gonna be interesting. See if I still have, let me see if I have space anywhere on the screen to multiply it. So 6.28 multiplied by what? 13. Three times 8 is what? What is 3 times 8?
24.
24. Put the 4 down, put the 2 up. 3 times 2 is what? 3 times 2 is?
6.
6 plus 2 is?
8.
8, very good. 3 times 6 is?
18.
18, very good. So are we done? We have 1,884. Are we done?
No, sir.
No,
sir.
no, we need to do what? Put a
0.
placeholder, which is 0. And then we do 1 times 8, which is
8.
8.
8.
1 times 2 is
2.
2.
2.
Do we count the 2 on top, the extra 2?
No, sir.
No,
No,
that's
sir.
that's on the previous. 1 times 6 is
Sir.
6.
Six.
Now we add them up. 4 plus 0 is
4.
4. 8 plus 8 is
16.
16.
16.
16.
8 plus 2
10.
plus 1,
11.
11. And then 6 plus 2 is
8.
8. Good. So we have 8,164, right?
Yeah, but you gotta put the decimal.
We have to put the decimal point. Very good. So now, so the answer is the circumference of the circle is going to be equal to 81.68 meters. How many persons got that? The meters. 81.68 meters. How many persons got that?
Me.
Very good.
I got it now.
Shion. Anyone else?
Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
And when we do
Oh,
our grade exam,
6.4. 6.4. Oh my bad. 6.4. 81.64. Good. Yes, go ahead.
I need to
Got
see when
it.
we do our graded assignment, if you want to see the working.
Yes, I want to see the working as well. No calculators. Show your working.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, who's okay?
I mean, yes, sir. Sorry.
So the answer is 81.64 meters. All right. So let's go on to the graded exercise. Are we ready for them? Or y'all think y'all need more practice?
We're ready.
Ready?
We're ready.
Ready. Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's go.
Mr. Petit, you know I always ready.
Mm-hmm. All right, Jaden, love the enthusiasm. So let's go then. Great exercise. Number 1.
We could have more than 3 questions because this easy.
It's easy. All right. Okay, sure, no problem. I'll give you all 14. All right, so in each case, we want to find the perimeter of the circle, but we want to use pi as 3.14. Make sure I remember that. I hope you know how to multiply, because if you don't know how to multiply, then you'll be in serious problems, especially 2-digit multiplication. Go ahead, Zara.
Miss Martin, may I use the restroom, please?
Yes, sure. So in each case, calculate the circumference of the circle using pi as 3.14. So let me make the separation now. So make sure for your circles, you make sure you use a compass or a circular edge for your compass for drawing your circles. I don't want to see no funny looking circles. I want the circles to be proper. So use a compass or a circular edge to make sure your circles are properly drawn. So let's bring this up. Okay, I think we can now suppose. Okay, so good. So you want to use the formula that I gave you, which is 2 pi r. That formula I want you to use, 2 pi r, where pi is equal to 3.14. So let's say that that's not useful. Let's use 7. It's number 1. Number 2. Make sure if you're not speaking to mute your mic. Again, if you're not speaking, make sure mute your mic. Remember, the radius is going to be half of the diameter of the circle. And so it doesn't matter where I put the half once it's half. All right, and the last one gonna be remember, it just has to be the radius from one end of this, from the middle of the circle to one end of the circle. And let's say that this is 29 meters. All right, so let's label it. We're gonna say that this is, let's say that this is 1. Let's say that this is 2. So this is 3. So this is 4, 5, 6. All right, in each case, use the formula. Use the formula, and pi is equal to 3.14 to calculate the circumference of each circle. Once you're done with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, once you're finished, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Where's Akiro? Akiro, are you there?
Mr. Petit, be multiplying by the 2R, right?
Yeah, 2 pi r, yes, ma'am. Just like how we did in the
Yes, sir.
Willon, where's Willon? Willon, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand what you're doing?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, ma'am. I'm trying to get Akiro, but I am not hearing him. I don't know if his mic is working or what else.
Turn your mic on. Turn your mic on. Mr. Peter's trying to get, he's talking to you.
Hello?
Akiro. Akiro, are you there?
So,
So why you wasn't answering earlier? What's your problem?
didn't hear you, sorry.
All right. Do you understand how to do this?
Yes, sir.
You sure?
Let's pay attention.
I said, do you understand how to do it? That was my question.
Yes, sir. So,
Are you did you write the notes down?
yes, sir.
All right. What I need you to do is once you finish with your work, take a picture of your notes as well as this exercise and send it to my number via WhatsApp. Maybe you could ask your mommy for the phone so she could take a picture. So you could take a picture of it so you can send it to me. And you understand that? You understand that, Akiro?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. Angel, where's Angel? Are you there, Angel?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand what we're doing?
Yes, sir.
All right. What number are you on, Angel?
Number 3.
Number 3. Okay, good. And okay, that percentage, what number are you on? Hey, that percentage, what number are you on? Hey, that percentage, what number are you on? We can't have from KVAT. KVAT, where's KVAT? I can't have from Dwayne Slew, are you there?
Yes, sir.
What number are you on?
Number 4.
Okay.
Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
I don't have to write the question and get this right down to it. Or
Who is that?
if
No,
you
you write down. No, you write down the questions and answers. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Haley and Bristol. Where's Haley?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand what to do? Or no?
No, sir. I just reached.
Okay. Do you know how to take a screenshot?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I need you to take a screenshot of this previous slide so you can get understanding of what we are doing. You're basically trying to find the circumference of the circle. Do you have the screenshot?
Yes, sir. I got it.
All right. Tanaz, Forbes, what number are you on?
Number 4.
Number what?
Number 4.
Number 4?
Yes, sir.
Lavelle Brown, are you there?
Yes. Yes, sir.
What number are you on?
Number 4.
Do you understand how you do this or you need the notes?
I understand it.
Okay. Jeremiah, what number are you on? Jeremiah, where's Jeremiah? Jeremiah, I could barely hear you. I can't hear Jeremiah. Um, Malaya roll.
Yes, sir.
What number are you on?
5.
Number 5.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Zaria, what number are you on? Zaria, what number are you on?
The last one.
The last one? Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
Shekinah, what number are you on?
Number 5.
Number 5. You understand what to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Marcus Newbold, what number are you on?
I on number 3.
Number 3. Do you understand what to do, Marcus?
A little bit.
A little bit. Do you need the notes from do you need the notes from before? Because I don't think you was there for the full class.
I probably need the notes, yeah.
Okay, yeah. There's a screenshot. Take a screenshot of this. Do you not take a screenshot?
Yes, sir.
Take a screenshot of this. Kaden, you got a new phone, eh? Or this is the same, or you just Kaden, that's a new number? Kaden George.
Mr. Petit, I had to
Yeah.
send the notes off my phone because my mother's not home right now.
Okay, no problem. I see she's messaging me. Hello?
Good night, Mr. Petit. How are you?
All right, once you finish with the work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Thank you. I think who will send their work? To all persons who have sent in your work, thank you. Bethany, Kaden, Denisha, Zara, Zaria, Korai, wait. Korai, wait. Not Korai. Matthew. This is Matthew or Olivia's work? Oh, Olivia. Olivia, where's Matthew?
He's right here.
Okay. What number is he on? Matthew, what number you on?
4.
Number 4. Do you understand the work?
Yes, sir.
All right. And Olivia, thank you, Olivia. I have your work. The rest of you, make sure to take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Darnique,
Excuse me.
for how long?
This is the no, for Mustafa.
For what? To use, okay, to use the restroom, okay. Okay, no problem. For those who are new, if you are new and I don't have your number, make sure message your name, because there's a person who just sent me their work and I don't know their name. Oh, Egypt, this Egypt. Okay. All right, once you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Latavia, thank you. Chardonnay, Kevin, thank you. Still waiting on the rest of you. Tyrone. Tyrone, what number are you on? Tyrone, what number are you on? Tyrone, what number are you on? Can't have from Tyrone. Bethany, what number are you on? That's Bethany. Ready, send in, and Heavenice, what number are you on?
Repeat. I finished long time. I sent it to you.
Okay. And Dwayne, what number are you on?
The last one.
Say again.
The last one.
The last one. Okay, good. Again, for those who are finished, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Once you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. All right. Okay, so let's begin answering the questions. All right. All right, so what do we get for number one? What y'all have for number one? C is equal to what?
C
43.9.
equals 43.96.
2 times what?
2 times 3.14 times 7.
3.14 times what?
7.
Times 7.
7.
Good. Okay. So 2 times what? 3.14 times what? Times 7 is what? What y'all got?
I got 628 times 7.
And the final answer, what y'all got?
43.96.
43.96. Very good. Anyone else got 43.96? Anyone else?
I got it.
I got it.
43.96 centimeters, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So 43.96. All right. How many persons got that? Let me know if you got that.
I got it, Mr. Petit.
I got it, Mr. Petit. That means I get
got it.
all right.
We'll see. All right. So C is equal to
Good
um
afternoon.
good afternoon. Good afternoon. So
May you
no,
please send me the notes?
who's that? Sabria? Okay. Do you know how to take a screenshot, Sabria?
Yes, sir.
Okay, take a screenshot of this first slide.
I got it.
All right, let's do so C is equal to so C is equal to, for number 2, we have 2 times what?
Yeah, 2 times 3.14 times 5.
3.14 times 5. And what we have?
For the answer, I got 31.4.
40.
31.40. So time, will we multiply by 5? Yeah, 31.40. That's correct. 31.4. What it is? Centimeters.
Yes, sir. That's 2. That's 2.
That's 2. 2 out of 6. 2 out of 6. Let's see if you get the other ones. All right. For the rest of you all, did y'all get this? How many persons got number 2 right? 31.40.
I did. I did.
All right. Anyone else?
I got it.
Me.
Now you'll have to talk to me now. Who else got this right? Number 2.
I did.
Okay, good.
I did.
All right, very good.
Good.
Now let's do number 3. What you have for number 3? C is equal to what? 2 times what?
2 times 3.14
3.14
times 9.
times 9. Very good. And so that's going to be equal to 2 times 3.14 times 9.
I got 56.50.
56.52.
56.52. 56.
Excuse me, Mr. Can you
Uh-huh.
please go back to the notes and screenshot it again? It wasn't.
Go ahead.
Okay, I got it now. Thank you.
Okay, 56.52 what? Feet, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Mr. Petit, that's 3.
3 out of 6. All right, good. How many persons got
got
all? How many persons got all 3 right? That's the question. How many persons
Me,
got all
me.
Dedicated.
Who just catch on?
Ooh, just catch on. Ah, y'all make me proud every night, man. Excellent. Very good. Excellent. So what we have to do for the next one? We have to do for the next one. Number 4. What we have to do for that? Number 4, what y'all have for number 4?
Times
Say it again.
3.14
Say it again. Say it again.
times 3.14
Okay, but
times
so C is equal to
14 yards.
C is equal to 2 times what? 3.14 times what? Times 14.
Yes.
That's gonna be equal to
87.9 yards.
say it again.
87.92 yards.
Very good. 87.92 yards. 87.92 yards. How many persons got that?
I got that, Mr. Petit.
All right, very good. Good.
4 to 6.
Um, all right. C is equal to All right, how about for number 5? What we have? So
53.2
say it again. 50 what?
50.38 yards.
50. Very good. So what we do? 2 times what? 2 times what? 3.14
3.4.
times what? Times what?
2.
17. Remember? And what you'll have? 2 times 3.14 times 17 is what? Jola.
I have 106.76 yards.
106 point.
70 yards. I had to send
Seven.
you my number, Mr. Petit, because I forgot.
Very good. 76 yards. Very good. How many persons got this?
Kidding. That's 5.
I did.
Very good. Let's do the last one. Let's see.
I did.
All right. 2 times 3.14 times what? 29. So C is going to be equal to, what is 2 times 3.14 times 29? What do we get for that one?
I get 182.12.
182.12 meters, right? Meters, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yeah, very good. So how many persons got all right? How many persons got all 6, right?
Kidding.
I get
I
one.
did.
I get one, Mr. Petit.
right.
That's number 5.
All right, no problem.
I get all right.
All right. If you got all right, put I in the chat. And if you understand, put I in the chat.
Mr. Petit, I want you to show me how I get number 5 wrong, man. Please.
All right. So how many persons got all right? How many persons got all right?
Petit, I want you to show me how I get 5 wrong, please.
Number 5. Number 5?
Yeah, you telling you I get that wrong. Number 5.
Oh, you multiplied wrong. That's all. So what you have to do is multiply it again.
Remember, we have to multiply twice, the 7.
Yeah, 7 and 1. Yeah. And don't forget the placeholder. So multiply it again, and then you should be able to get it.
With the placeholder.
The placeholder is 0. Remember when we did it? You know, when we finish multiply by 3, you put the placeholder 0, and then we multiply by the 1. So be careful.
Or we put the 1 first, then we multiply.
Yeah.
That-
All right, so just be careful of that. All right, so okay, so let's do another one. So let's say that we have say we have another question and say this is a good one. So let's do this example together. And this is like literally getting on to example number 2. So let's do this. So instructions. So say find the circumference. That's alternate. Find the circumference of the circle. Hey, alternate. 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 Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, can you send the work that you done? Send me what you
Receive
finished.
my thank you, Prophet.
You sent it?
Yes, sir.
Oh. Okay. All right. Did you answer all or some you left out?
Can you repeat that?
Did you answer all or some you left out?
I answered all.
Okay. So I'm gonna I said the first 3, right? That was
Yes, sir.
main, median mode, simplification. Wait, main, median mode, sequences, and
Simple.
order of operations.
Simple. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I come. They look right for the most part, but I'll check them.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, so find the circumference of the circle. So the circumference of the circle. Good. So let's look at this one. What if I have a circle, right? And let's say that
Mr. Petit, you have circle twice.
I have circle twice. Find the circumference of the circle, man. That's bad. That's
I feel bad. I write that.
ah, that's embarrassing. Find the circumference of the circle. Thank you, Kaden. So what if, right? Now they might be smart with you. And they might say, okay, I want you to find the circumference of the circle. I don't want no one to say the answer, please. Just put your answer in the chat. All right. I want you to find the circumference of the circle, and I want you to do it when I tell you that this length here is 8. Okay. Put your answer inside the chat for me, please. You know that this length here is 8 centimeters. Do not answer verbally. Just put your answer inside the chat. You know that this thing is 8 centimeters. Okay. And I want you to find the circumference of the circle. So tell me, how would you find the circumference of the circle if you know that this thing right here is 8 centimeters? All right.
Divide 8 by
Nope,
2.
don't say that. Hello, who's that? I said don't say it. Just put the answer inside the chat. Give everyone a chance. Put the answer inside the chat. Tell me the circumference of the circle is going to be. All right. Put your answer inside the chat. Sorry, no problem. Put your answer inside the chat, please, with the answer, what you think the answer is going to be. If if that length there is 8 centimeters. If that's 8 centimeters, put the what's the circumference of the circle going to be? If you know that this length there is 8 centimeters. All right. Some person say 4. Some person say 25.2, 0.12. Some person says there's different things. So what do you think the circumference circle gonna be? Hello? What did y'all get?
I get 50.24.
50.24. Okay, anyone else?
25.12.
25.12. Okay. Hello? So what we have to do with 8? 8 is the what?
Diameter. The radius.
8, no, 8 is not the radius.
The
8
diameter.
8 is the diameter. 8 is the diameter. Because it's long, it's the whole thing. You know what I mean? The whole thing is the diameter. So we have to divide 8 by what? By 2. All right, so why we use 4? Why did we use 4?
I'm just gonna ask you that.
Rational is
Why we use, say it again. Why are we using 4?
4 is half of 8.
4 is half of 8, and this whole thing is the diameter. You know what I mean? The whole thing is the diameter. All right, so what the first thing we do? We divide 8 by what? We divide 8 by what?
2.
Divide 8 by
By
2.
2.
And we get what? We get 4.
4.
All right, and so that's why we use 4. All right, so we understand how we got 25.12, right? We do
Yes,
6.28
because
times what?
you divide by 4.
Divide by 4. Divide by 2.
Mr. Petit, you had to divide 8 by 2. And then you have to divide 4 by 6.28.
All right, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. So let me
Yes, sir.
explain how we got. Everyone understand how we got 4 or no?
No,
I
sir.
understand.
Yes,
No?
sir.
Yeah,
No.
I understand because you divide
I divide 8
2
by
into
2.
8.
Yeah, because remember, this right here, this is the diameter. The whole thing is the diameter. All right, that's that whole thing. Because we call it the diameter. That's the whole length. All right. That's the diameter. All right. That's the diameter, the whole length. We don't want the diameter. What do we want? We want the
Radius.
we want the radius. Okay, so since we want the radius, we have to divide by what? So the radius is going to be it's going to be 8 centimeters divided by what? Divided by 2, which is going to be equal to 8 divided by 2 is what?
4.
8 divided by 2 is 4. So that's how we get the 4 centimeters for there. So please be careful. I'm going to do this tomorrow just so we can solidify the idea. But if they give you the diameter, please do not use this 8. What must you use? You must use what? The diameter. The diameter divided by what?
2.
Divided by 2. Okay, so please remember that. All right. Do we have the slide down or no?
No, sir.
Okay,
Yeah,
right.
normal.
All
Yes,
right,
sir.
all right, write this down. For those who are doing English, please stay. If you're not doing English, then you can leave, but we're gonna go into English right now. All right. All right. Again, for those who are doing language, you can stay, but for those of us who are not doing language, you can leave. All right, so let's begin. Now, today is what? Let's go into language. Today is Monday. Monday, the 23rd of October, 2023. The subject is, of course, English language. And the topic, what was the last thing we did in English? None can remember.
I think infinitive.
Infinitives, very good. We have been doing some good topics in language. We did infinitives, we did gerunds. What we said infinitives are, that's gonna be what? Infinitives. That's going to be, anyone can remember? Infinitives. What word do we always put before infinitives?
Two.
Two, very good.
Two.
Two, very good. So we always put two in front of infinitives. But infinitives is the unconjugated form of the verb. Okay. So like to sleep, to eat, to run, all them stuff like that. So those are infinitives. Today we're going to be looking at a very important topic. This is very important topic. All right. So the topic is for the day is a very good topic, subject and verb agreement. Now I'm sure you all did this in Thai class. I am sure. My brother's done this before in Thai class. Language
Not
class.
me.
Oh, that's my first time ever with that.
That's not true, man.
Never.
I know someone in this class have done subject and verb agreement. How many person? Who else?
I done that.
I,
I did
uh,
that.
Very good.
I did that.
Good. Okay, so subject and verb agreement. Now, honestly, this subject, this topic, when I was in school, I was like, I don't understand it. What does this mean? I don't get it. I really didn't understand this. I didn't understand it like that. It just didn't make sense to me. Until, as you study it some more and you realize, oh, I understand now. So if you don't get it the first time, that's fine. As you go on and you think about it some more and you do some more practice, you could be able to understand it. But this is very important. A lot of students make mistakes when it comes to subject and verb agreement. But the idea is that basically your subject and your verb must agree. It's right there in the topic. And so it's nothing deep. We don't have to make it hard. So let's begin with first defining what it means. For those who did it before, anyone can remember what it's about? If you did it before, you could tell us what you remember. If you've done it before. Anyone can remember for those who did it before? For those who did it before, anyone can remember what it means and how you do it? Anyone? No.
Mr.
Uh-huh.
When you use a single, so you gotta use a single word or something.
Something like that.
And then the same thing goes on for plural.
Okay, yes. Very good. So subject, verb agreement. So let's write this down. Subject, verb agreement at its core means that the subject and verb in a sentence must agree in number. So it basically means that the Subject and the verb of the sentence must agree in number. What do we mean by in number? I'll explain it right now. So let's continue. In English, we have singular and plural subjects and verbs. So it is possible for your subject to be a singular subject, talking about one thing. And it is possible for your subject to be plural, which means that it's talking about a lot of things. So singular subject means talking about one thing. Plural subject means talking about a lot of things. And it's possible, this is very important, it is possible for your verb to be a singular verb, and it is possible for your verb to be a plural verb. And that's very important. And that's what some people may not understand. You can have a plural verb and you can have a singular verb. You can have a plural subject and you can have a singular subject. But with subject and verb agreement, those two, they must match. So for a sentence, right? For a sentence to be grammatically correct, all right? In order for it to be grammatically correct, all right? A singular subject must be with what? If you have a singular subject, that should be paired with anyone?
A singular verb.
Very good. A singular subject should be paired with a singular verb and a plural subject should be paired with a plural verb. So singular subject, singular verb. Plural subject, plural verb. All right. So what do we mean by subject and verb agreement? Singular subject must be paired with a what? Singular verb. Plural subject should be paired with a plural verb. Again, what do we mean by subject and verb agreement? That means that a singular subject must be paired with a singular verb. It means that a plural subject must be paired with a plural verb. That's what we mean by subject and verb agreement. Now, how do we know plural verbs? And how do we know singular verbs?
Because with plural, they have a S at the end of the word, and singular is just have the regular word spelled.
Okay. In the chat, I want you to list for me one singular verb. No, don't do singular. Do a plural verb. In the chat, list for me as much as you think, as much as you can. A plural verb. I want a plural verb. Put your hands inside the chat, please. I want a plural verb. Inside the chat, plural verbs. Only plural. I want plural verbs. So put your hands inside the chat, please. Plural verb. Only one word you need to give me. I don't know why you're giving me we. Marinique, why do you have we? I just want the verb. Give me a plural verb. Inside the chat, please. Give me a plural verb. Okay? A plural verb. Put your hands inside the chat, please. I want plural verb. Okay? So far, we only have a few persons answering. I need everyone to answer. I want a plural verb. Please. Give me a plural verb. Put your hands inside the chat. I want plural verbs. I need everyone to answer, please. Everyone to answer. Inside the chat, put plural verbs for me, please. Again, inside the chat, put plural verbs. Somaya, where's Somaya? Somaya, are you there? Again, Somaya, are you there? I can't hear from Somaya. All right, inside the chat, please put plural verbs. Only plural verbs I want. All right. Only plural verbs I want. In the chat, put plural verbs. Let me check inside the chat, see what y'all have. Okay. Drink, runs, swims. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am. I'm trying to call Somaya in the class, but she's not responding. Can you figure out what's the problem?
Let me go in there to her.
Yes, please.
Let me go. Sorry, it takes a long time, so I was sleeping. Let me go in there to her.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
Tell her I'm trying to call in the chat and she's not responding. All right. Drink, runs, swims, playing. Males is not a verb, Lava. Where's Lava? Lava, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Males is not a verb. Remember, a verb is an action word. Woman is not a verb, Claremont. Drinks, someone say drinks, swims, play, write, looks, climb, jumps. Shoes, Sabria. Where's
Sorry,
Sabria?
I'm so sorry about that.
No, I don't want a noun, I want a verb. Flocks. Evanice, where's Evanice? Evanice, where's Evanice?
Yes, sir.
Flocks is not a verb, that's a noun.
Sorry.
And you can okay. And you can't say flocks because flock is plural already. Shion, some is not a verb. Chardonnay, jumps. Sarah, jump. Ebony's bunch. Bethany, run. Caden, cats. Caden, how you can say cats? Cats is not a verb.
No, so Mr. Petit, I changed that.
No, I see cats inside there.
No, I changed it to a different thing because I just see the verb.
No, yeah, right. I said, where's Andrew? Andrew, where are you? Andrew, are you there? Where's Andrew? Kevin, cry. Latavia, shopping. Andrew, are you there? I can't hear from Andrew. Oh, Andrew, I need you to answer inside the chat. Tell me your verb. All right. So, by the way, this is where most students don't understand it. A lot of you think that just because it ends with S or ES, that makes it plural. That is not for verbs. For verbs, it don't have the N and S. In fact, let me give you a list of plural verbs. So for example, someone say looks. Looks is not plural, not for verbs, okay? So that's the difference. So let me give you some examples of some plural verbs so you can see what I'm talking about. And then I'm gonna give you examples of some singular verbs so you can see what I'm talking about. So what's weird, and this is probably why I didn't understand it in school. What's weird is that plural verbs, examples of plural verbs include examples of plural verbs are, what's weird is that plural verbs, the way how they spell it, it's singular. I mean, it just feels singular to me. So for example, do you know that actually, if I could give you a plural verb, walk is plural. For verbs, if it's a verb, you don't need to ask for plural. So plural verbs are walk. Run is actually plural for a verb. Enjoy is plural for a verb. Seem is plural. Are is plural. Okay? Live is plural. It's kind of weird, right? Like, don't lie. It's weird, right? That plural verbs don't have S. Am I right? Is it just me or is it weird that plural verbs don't have S at the end?
It's like, what the point?
Yeah, it's weird. Like,
No, not where.
like what it just feel like it should be walks and runs or enjoys, but plural verbs actually don't have, as a general rule, s at the end. Okay, so it's kind of backwards, so like for nouns and stuff like that, you would put the s at the end and stuff like that. For example, male versus female, sorry, male versus males, you know what I mean? Book versus books, right? You have where you add the s at the end, but that's not a noun. Book is not a noun, so you can't. I mean, sorry, book is not a verb, so you could put the s at the end. For example, shoe versus shoes, right? Shoe is not a verb, so obviously you could put the s at the end. But if it's a verb, you don't put the s at the end for plural. So walk, run, enjoy, seem, are, live, do. All right. What else? Like, have.
Sing.
Say it again.
Thing.
Say it again.
Thing.
No, thing is that's a
No, I
noun.
say sing.
Sing
S-I-N-G.
or sing or sing. Yeah, sing. You know what I mean? That's plural verb. Okay. What else?
Mr.
Want.
Petit,
Go ahead.
Yes.
and you already have seen twice?
I have seen. Oh, I have seen. Sorry. Thank you. Want. And what else I do not have? Like.
Yeah.
And are. Someone say get, right? So etc. Say it again.
It.
It? No, it is not a verb. Now, and examples. Now, inside the chat, let me see if you're all smart. Inside the chat, give me an example of a singular verb. Singular verb now. Remember, plural verbs, you don't put the s at the end. But what do you think about singular verb? Give me an example of a singular verb. Okay. Singular verb. Singular. All right. I think some people understanding it. Singular verb. Kaden. Kaden.
Oh, Mr. Petit, not again.
Jump is plural. Remember, if it have the s,
Oh,
it's plural.
yeah. Sorry.
Chardonnay, very good. Adrian, Andrew, no. Run is plural. Okay, run is plural. Shion, did you put dance?
Yes, sir.
No, dance is plural. For verb. Remember, if it don't have an s at the end, it's plural for a verb. Speaks, very good. Jumps, plays, good. Enjoys, sleeps. Okay, those are good examples. Waits, very good. So if it's singular, Kaden. Okay, good, you fix it. Good. So singular verbs actually gonna have the s at the end. That's what's so weird about this. Singular verbs, right? Or include. So instead of are, we can put is. Instead of have, what's the singular for have? It's gonna be what? Has. What's the singular for do?
Does.
Does, very good. What's the singular for walk?
Walks.
Walks, very good. It's kind of weird that the singular for walks, for walk is walks. Like it's kind of weird. You would think that, yeah, go ahead.
Backwards.
It's backwards, yeah, it's backwards. So, but it's only for verbs though. Nouns, it's fine. But for verbs, that's when it's like backwards. And then for like, it would be what? Likes. For want, it would be what? Wants, very good. For run, it would be what?
Runs.
Runs, very good. Runs. For enjoy, it would be what?
Enjoys.
Enjoys. Very good. For seem, it would be what?
Seem.
Seems, very good. And for live, it would be what?
Life.
Lives. Okay, etc. So what's weird is that plural verbs don't have the S. Singular verb has the S. So that's where you have to like get it in your mind when you're thinking about subject and verb agreeing. All right. All right. So now let's do some examples. Remember that the subject and the verb must agree. Good. So let's do an example. So if I say, let me use someone name inside the chat. Let me use a girl name. So let's use, let me use Chardonnay. So I could say Chardonnay. Chardonnay, you don't mind me using your name, right?
Again, I'm dead.
Am I getting paid? Soon. All right. So what do we say? Chardonnay. Chardonnay. Is Chardonnay a singular subject or plural subject?
That would be
Singular.
a plural.
Chardonnay is plural?
Oh,
Singular.
singular.
Singular. Chardonnay is singular. All right. Good. Chardonnay. Okay. So if it's a singular subject, I need a what? Plural verb or singular verb?
Singular.
What verb I need?
Singular.
Singular. Good. So if I want to use a singular verb, which one? I have to use these ones, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can say Chardonnay enjoy. Can I say, okay. If I say Chardonnay enjoy ice cream, is that right or is that wrong?
That's wrong.
No, sir. That's wrong. 'Cause you
Why
use
is-
a verb.
Why is-
Because you use a plural verb.
Very good.
Plural verb.
Very good. I use a plural verb. Chardonnay
Enjoys.
is very good. It's supposed to be enjoys. Why using enjoys?
Because enjoys.
You're supposed to
is
use a
singular
singular verb
because
and
it's a
enjoys is a
singular
singular
verb.
verb.
Very good. You catch on pretty quickly. So very good. So Chardonnay is a singular subject. Enjoys is a what? Singular verb. So we must use what? The singular verb. Okay. Chardonnay enjoys ice cream. So here we say that the subject and the verb agree. So singular subject. What's the singular subject? Chardonnay. Is paired with the what? Singular verb. What's the singular verb?
Enjoys.
Enjoys. Very good. Enjoys. All right. Does that make sense to you all? Yes, no?
sir.
Okay, good. So if you have a singular subject, all right, you must have a singular verb. Remember, singular verbs, weirdly enough, have S behind them. Okay, that's kind of weird. Let's do number 2. This one is going to be easy. Watch this. The cats sleeps. Is that right or is that wrong? The cats sleeps.
Right.
That would be
Wrong.
wrong.
That would be wrong. The cats
Hold-
sleep.
Hold on, that would be
That's
right. Because when Mr. Petit do that little light voice and said wrong.
The cat sleeps. The cat sleeps.
That's wrong.
That's
Wrong.
wrong. All right.
Ain't that plural?
Cats is what? Someone said it. Cats is?
Plural.
Cats
Plural.
is plural. Good.
That's plural. And
So
sleep.
cats is, so sleeps. Is sleeps plural?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's
No.
all.
Sleeps
No,
is
no.
plural?
Sleeps is not
Oh,
plural.
no, that's singular. That's
No,
wrong.
it's singular. Exactly. It's wrong.
No.
It's wrong. Because what we supposed
No.
to say? We supposed to say what? What we supposed to say? The cat's what?
Sleep.
The cat
Sleep.
sleep.
Sleep. All right. See it right there? So if we use a plural, remember cats is plural. We have to use a plural verb. And remember, for plural verbs, they don't have s. Okay. So sleep is actually plural for a verb. So remember, so we're gonna say the plural verb. Sorry, plural subject. What's the subject? Cats, right? Is paired with what? The plural what? The plural verb. What's the plural verb?
Sleep.
Sleep. Sleep. That's the plural verb. Okay. So be careful. Be careful. And some of you will go right there and say the cat sleeps. The cat's asleep. All right. So now watch this. Let me see how smart y'all is right now. Watch this. The cat sleeps. Is that correct or is that incorrect? The
That
cat.
is incorrect.
Incorrect.
What? This is incorrect? The cat sleeps.
Yes, sir. I believe it is incorrect. I'm not falling for that noise again, but
Why is
Correct. That's
It's
correct.
correct.
why is
That's
that?
correct.
Someone says correct.
that is wrong. You
Yes,
know why? Because for number two,
Correct.
it's the
Cat
same
is
thing. He
singular.
just moved the
that's cat sleep.
Cat is
I
singular.
saying I wanna.
All right, this is what we can do. This is what we can do. This is what we can do. This we can settle this. If you think it's correct, put C in the chat. If you think it's incorrect, put I. That can
Mr.
settle it.
Petit. Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
If you think it's correct, put
Excuse me,
C.
Mr. Petit.
Yes. If you think it's correct, put C. If you think it's incorrect, put I. All right. If you think it's correct, put C. If you think it's incorrect, put I.
Mr. Petit, you really too sneaky.
You move the S from the cat.
I don't know what I do. All I know is
Everything so far in English, right? It ain't hurt. It ain't hurt my brains.
all right. C for correct and I for incorrect. Sabria, why you change your answer?
No, 'cause I just looked at it again.
Le-
But the first time when I looked at it, I was thinking because you said like, for instance, a plural subject has to go with a plural verb,
Mm-hmm.
and they're not adding up because it's not both plural.
Okay, they're not plural. Okay, interesting. So let me ask something, Sabria. So a lot of you put C, and some of you put I. Let me ask something, Sabria. Sleeps, is that plural or is that singular?
That's plural.
Sleeps is plural?
Oh, sorry.
Remember,
That's singular. Singular.
remember
'cause it has an S.
exactly. Remember for verbs, if it's singular, that means that if it's singular, that means that it doesn't have an S. I mean, sorry,
Yes, sir.
if it's singular for verbs, if it's singular, it has an S. If it's plural, it doesn't have an S.
Yes,
So
sir.
let me repeat that for verbs. If it's Zara, you could go. For verbs, if it's singular, it has an S. If it's plural, it doesn't have an S. So this verb right here is plural or singular?
That's singular.
A singular.
Singular.
That is singular.
The cat is plural or singular?
That's
Plural.
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 Cat is plural?
Singular. That
What?
cat is,
Cat
cat
is
is
Cat
is
is plural?
How is cat?
No,
Is cat a
it's
verb?
one.
Is cat a
Oh no,
verb?
that's a noun. I lie.
It's a noun. We can't use
Singular.
Singular.
it's
So,
singular.
I
So
see it now.
so we have a singular noun or singular subject, and we have a
Yes.
singular verb. So they are equal. So it is correct.
and if cat had asked, it would have been singular.
No. Remember, don't confuse. Cat is not a verb.
Okay.
It only works, that rule I told you, that only works for verbs. All right.
Yes, sir.
But the regular way continues, because if you have more than one cat, you can say cats. If you have one cat, you say the cat. So singular and plural stays the same, but only when you're dealing with verbs is when you have a difficulty. When you have like sleeps, that's actually singular, all right? Because it's a verb, all right? The rules switch. So we have a singular, what? Singular subject. What's a singular subject? What's a singular subject?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is paired with
Sleep.
the what? The singular verb what?
Sleep.
Very good. The singular verb sleeps. Tricky, hey?
This is up my head jumping a little bit.
Yeah. So
Just giving me a migraine headache.
a migraine, a whole migraine. Wow. All right. All right. So just be careful. Remember, plural verbs, they do not have s's. Plural singular verbs has s's. So just be aware. And remember, your subject and your verb must agree. If you have a singular subject, you must have a singular verb. If you have a plural verb, you must have a plural subject. All right. Okay. So before we go into the exercises, because I know the exercises are going to be interesting for you all, I want us to do some more examples because I don't want us to go into the exercises and we don't know what we're doing. So are we done with the slide?
Yes, sir.
No, sir. No, sir.
No? Who's finished with the slide?
I finished.
Okay. Some people who's not finished? Who's not finished?
I'm not finished.
I'm not finished.
Chai and Jevin. Okay, y'all always write slow. I know that. So if we wait on y'all, we could be here until the kingdom come. All right, so I'm gonna put the notes inside the chat for Chai and Jevin. I want us to do some more examples. So you know what? Let me just put the example there so that they can still benefit from the slide. All right, so what should I put? The dog. I want you to put your answer inside the chat, please. Is it bark or barks? Put your answers inside the chat, please, loudly. The dog bark or barks? Which is it? Bark or barks loudly? Mommy, we gotta listen. The dog bark loudly. Or is it, Mommy, the dog barks loudly? Which one is it? Is it bark or is it barks? Okay, is it bark or is it barks? Okay, put your answers inside the chat, please. Is it bark or is it barks? The dog bark or is it the dog barks loudly? What y'all think? Put your answers inside the chat, please. Some of you still are not answering inside the chat. Akiro, where's Akiro?
Hey, yes, sir.
Are you answering in the chat?
Yes, sir.
Did you send me your notes as yet?
Pardon me?
Did you send me your notes as yet?
To this class?
Yes.
No, sir.
I
I'm about
told
to
you
do it, though.
I told you to take a picture of your notes and send it to me. You're supposed to then do that. Get your mommy
Sorry.
phone.
Okay.
Who's okay? Who name okay?
Sorry, Mr. BT.
What's her name? Somaya? Somaya, are you there? Somaya? Somaya, are you there? Where's Somaya? She was here. She just left. All right. What y'all have inside the chat? What y'all have? Barks, barks, barks. Everybody saying barks, barks. Why barks?
Because
They're
it
saying
makes the most sense and actually sounds sensible.
it sounds sensible.
And I could look at
Dog
like
is
I could
singular
imagine a white person saying that.
Okay. Okay. I want grammar, a grammar explanation.
because dog is singular.
Because
Because
dog
it's
is
singular. It's singular.
Is a
very good.
singular subject.
Very good. Dog is singular and barks is what?
Singular.
Barks.
Plural. I mean singular verb.
Barks is what?
A singular.
Singular.
verb.
Singular. Very good. Barks is singular. Jevin, barks is not plural. Barks is singular. All right. So the dog barks loudly. The dog barks loudly. All right. Barks loudly. So the answer is going to be here.
Easy peasy.
Barks. Barks. Why barks? Because we're dealing with a singular subject. We need a singular verb. All right. All right. So y'all think y'all ready for the exercises now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Always.
Always. All right. We'll see.
Pause.
Positive. We'll see about that. All right. Let's go with the great exercises. I wish you all the best of
Miss
luck.
Petite,
Uh-huh.
Uncle Pete may give out an example.
You want me? That's correct, you know. It's a complex thing. I don't know if y'all could. I don't want to put y'all through that. Not tonight. Great exercise number.
Thank you, Mr. Petit.
Marley, get some. All right. So in each case, instructions. Underline the correct verb that makes the sentence grammatically accurate. So you're going to underline the one that is right. So I'm going to give you two verbs to choose from. You're going to underline the one that is the correct one. All right. So number one. The baby cry or cries when hungry. Number two. Birds. I'm gonna do birds. Let's say she run or runs every morning. Number three. Two birds fly or flies in the sky. Number four. The river flows peacefully. Number five. both of us. Enjoy. Enjoys. Swimming. Number 6. The new series of books were released. Last week. The group the various types of music bring or brings joy to our hearts. I'm just going to give you 7, seeing in light of the time. I need you to underline the correct one. And once you finish, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Once you have finished, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Tanaz, what number are you on? Number what?
Number 7.
I could barely hear you. What number are you on?
Number 7.
Number 7. Did you send in the math notes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Nevaeh Wallace, what number are you on? Nevaeh.
Number 6.
Number 6. Did you send in the math notes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Nathan Higgs, what number are you on?
I'm on number 6.
Number 6, okay. Do you understand what you're doing? Hello, Nathan, do you understand what you're doing? LaVar Brown.
Yes, sir.
What number are you on?
Number 6.
Do you understand what you're doing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Latalia, where's Latalia? Is she here? No, I know I haven't heard from Kmar, what number are you on?
Number 4.
Good. Do you understand what you're doing?
Yes, sir.
Good. Shekinah. Where's Shekinah?
Yes, sir.
What number are you on?
Number 4.
Did you send me the maths notes?
No, sir, I don't have a phone to send it on.
What did I say? To use what?
My brother's phone?
Yes, you need to use your brother's phone to send me the notes. Did you do the maths already?
What mouse?
The math. Were you here for the maths class?
Oh, yeah, sir.
Did you write down the notes and do the exercises?
Yes, sir.
I need you when your brother's using his phone for the class, right?
Yes, sir.
When he finish, when class is over, send me all of your work. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Joseph,
Yes, sir.
where's your math notes?
I send them.
Did you finish? Sorry, what number you on for the English?
Number 6, sir.
You understand what to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Claremont Knight. What number are you on? Claremont, what number are you on? Claremont? Where's Claremont? I can't have from Claremont. Jalen, what number are you on, Jalen?
Number 4.
Number 4. Did you send me your math notes?
I just sent it right now.
Okay. Andrew, what number are you on, Andrew? Andrew, what number are you on? And Ajani,
Yes, sir.
what number are you on?
Number 3.
Number 3, you understand what you're doing?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Andrew, you say you're done? I need you to take a picture of your work and send it to me if you're finished. Akira, what number you on? Akira? Where's Akira? I don't have a phone. Andrew, use your mommy phone or something like that. Destiny, what number are you on?
Number 5.
Number 5. Did you send your math notes?
No, sir.
What happened?
What you mean?
What happened? Do you have a phone to send it?
Yes, sir.
So why you haven't sent in your math notes, Destiny?
I was waiting till I push all my notes and it is
Please don't do that, because when y'all do it like that, y'all never send in the work. Take a picture of your work and send it to me, please. Do you hear me, Destiny?
Yes, sir.
Dwayne, what number are you on?
Number 6.
Did you send in your math notes?
No, sir.
Why you haven't sent in your math notes, sir?
Because I was going to send them all at the same
No,
time.
no. Stop doing that. I keep on telling y'all about that. Send the math notes at the time that I ask for the math notes. And send the English at the time I ask for the English. Because when y'all do it like that, you always forget. So when I ask for the notes, send them the first time. That goes for Destiny, Ebony, not Ebony, it's Destiny, Jalen, and who else? Destiny, Jalen, and who else I talked to? And Dwayne. Send your notes at the time I told you to send it. Because when you log off from class, that's it. You go on sleep or do something. But you ain't remember my class. So do it. And some of them still ain't sent it yet. Destiny, where's the work? You're supposed to send that. You ain't sent it yet. Dwayne, where's the work? You ain't sent it yet. Where's Dwayne?
Yes, sir.
Which part of send the math notes don't you understand? The send or the math notes? Send the math notes. That's what I said. Egypt. Egypt, are you there? Where's Egypt?
Yes, sir.
What number are you on?
I finished.
Did you send me your work?
Yes, sir.
Did you send the math notes as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. All right. So how many persons are finished with this so we can go over it before we go?
Kaden.
Kaden,
I am.
anyone else finish? Because we need to go
Yes,
over
sir.
it. Javin. Who else is finished? Only those two?
I am.
Mr. Petit, I tell you, I finished.
Kevin.
I am.
Who else?
I tell you, I finished long
I
time.
finished.
Okay, she's finished.
I'm finished as well, Mr. B.
Okay, good. All right, so let's go
I
over it.
finished as well, Mr. Petit.
Good. Number one, the baby cry or cries when hungry. What y'all have for that?
Baby price.
The baby what?
Cries.
The baby what? Cries?
Price.
Cries.
Cries. Very good. Why are we using cries?
Because the baby is a
The baby is singular and cries is what?
plural.
No.
Not plural, I mean singular. It's a
Cries
singular
is,
verb.
cries is singular verb. Very good. So the baby is singular and cries is plural. Good. How many persons got that?
Price is singular.
Me, Mr. Petit, me.
Very good.
I got it.
I got that, Mr. Petit.
Got it.
Very good. So I think I misspoke. The baby is singular and cries is also singular. Good. She run or runs every morning.
She runs every morning.
Run.
Runs. Why
I
run?
also got that.
She is a singular subject and runs would be a singular verb. So that's why we can use runs.
Very good. Runs is singular. How many persons got that?
Kid enjoy.
I got that, Mr.
I got that.
Very good. Very good.
The
Two
birds
birds.
fly.
Two birds fly or flies in the sky.
Fly in the sky.
Fly.
Fly.
Two birds flies in the sky with the
Yes,
EX.
sir.
Fly.
Fly.
Why are we saying fly?
Because you can use a singular verb with a plural.
So the birds is what?
Birds will be a plural subject.
Birds is plural. I mean, yeah, birds is plural. And fly is what?
A plural verb. So that's
Plural
why
verb.
we use the word fly.
Very good. Excellent. Number 4. The river flow or flows peacefully.
Flows.
Peacefully.
Flows. Very
Flows.
good. Flows. How many persons got that? Flows.
I got that.
I got that.
Very good. Flows. Number 5. Both of us enjoy or enjoys swimming.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Enjoy. Very good. Enjoy. And number 6. It's gonna be interesting. The
Were.
series of books was released last week.
Were.
The series of books were released last week. Were really? Why are you saying were?
Yes, sir. I positive.
Positive.
A positive.
You positive?
Oh yeah. I positive.
You positive.
Where's past tense?
Say it again.
Where's past tense?
Where's past tense? So you say was? What do you think it is?
Where?
You think it's were?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Why y'all saying were? Give me a reason why you saying were.
Because it said the new series of books. Books is a plural, right? Not plural. Well, it is a plural, but at the same time, when we use were released last week, it would make sense. Even though that's really not a grammatical sentence, that's the word what would make sense in that sentence.
Really? Let's look at the series, right, of books. When we talk about a series of books, right? The new series of books. We're talking about a books in a series, right? So we refer to that. So this is, you have your series, right? And this is your books in the series, right? Right?
Yes, mom.
So All right, so we have a series. That's what we call a series, right? And the series has what? Books in it. Would you agree? Y'all know what a series is? So if we say you have a new series on Netflix, right?
Yes, sir.
Is
Yes,
that one series or is that many series? If we say, boy, you
That's
wanna watch
multiple series.
multiple,
no. If I say
multiple, but
no, if I say, man, did you watch that new series on Netflix? It's called I don't know, Dragon and the King. I just talking about what? I still only talking about one series. It's just one.
Yeah, you need to talk about one part. You want to talk about the other episode.
I ain't talking about the other. No, the episodes is a part of the series. Okay, but it's still one series. You see what I'm saying? And like I talking about Lord of the Rings and Mission Impossible and all them other stuff. Although those are movies. But when I say when we talk about a series, we look at it as a whole. It's basically one entity. So you have to be careful because when we talk about the series, we look at it as a whole. So we look at it as, even though it has a bunch of books in it, it's still one series. So really and truly, it's actually a singular entity because it's only talking about one series. So series, we call it a collective noun. We need to do collective nouns in this class. I don't think we've done collective nouns. It's called a collective noun. So it is actually a single entity. So that's going to be single. So which one is singular? Was or were?
was.
Was is singular, yes. So the answer is was.
Ain't no way.
Yes. Yes, the answer is was. Because you have a singular subject, you have to use a singular verb.
Mr. Petit, you wouldn't believe I had that was and I erase it out.
Yeah, just be careful. All right. So next one. What I have, the various types of what? Music bring joy to our hearts. Types of music. Types, that's what? Plural or singular?
Plural.
Plural, very good. And
Plural.
we have to use the plural verb, which is the plural. What is the plural verb?
Bring.
Bring, very good. Bring. So the various types of music bring joy to our hearts. Good. One person's got all right.
I got all right. No, so I did not get all right. I got one.
The
wrong.
was, because I put were instead of was.
Good.
I got you wrong.
I get two wrong.
I get two wrong.
Got two wrong? Okay. All right. Have you all sent in your work?
Yes,
So
sir.
pretty, I can
Yes,
fix
so
it.
Yeah, you can fix it.
Mr. Petit, I'm about
Yes,
to
sir.
send
He
it.
sent in mine.
Okay.
But I have to wait till my mother arrives, but she's like 10 minutes
I
away.
sent it.
Okay,
No,
no
my
problem.
work.
I need, where's Destiny? Destiny, are you there? Where's Destiny? And Dwayne, Destiny and Dwayne. The rest of you can leave. I need Destiny and Dwayne to stay.
Bye, Mr. Petit. Have a good
All
night.
right. Likewise.
Good night, Mr. Petit.
Good night. Good night.
Good night, Miss.
Don't talk to
Good night, Mr. Mati. Good night, Mr. Petit.
Good night. Good night. Good night.
Good night, Mr. Petit.
Good night. Good night.
Good night, Mr. Petit.
Good night. Good night. All right.